Hey guys, it's two guys T and D back, we're back. Been a long break. I've taken some time away, but just get right back into it. I think we had something to discuss, didn't we? Like all the some chats that have been going on in the Absolute Tabletop
Yeah,
Facebook group.
there's a lot of stuff on the AbTab group, a lot of discussions, generic fantasy, setting versus rule system. And what was the other one that was really
Fate
heated?
War.
Fate War.
The Fate
Yes.
War was hilarious. I did see a
Fate
little bit of
War.
that when I looked at
Uh,
Facebook a couple of times.
and we have to talk about blankets. Are blankets a necessity when you're shooting a video? Because if so, then I'm sorely lacking right now.
I
Um,
don't have a blanket right now. It's like 20 degrees
hey, Harry, you can
Celsius.
lie. Your camera's not on. You can
And
lie.
my camera's not on anyway, so I don't know where it is because I'm a
All
great
right.
YouTube. Um, but
So
yeah,
I really wanted to talk about setting versus game system because I oftentimes see these conversations and it seems like people are kind of locked into this belief like if I'm playing D&D 5e then I have to play in that setting or a homebrew setting but that I can't play like D&D 5e in like the world the I think it's the nine realms or whatever it's called or the ninth world or
mm,
seventh world in Numenera um,
yeah,
and I know and we were chatting a little bit before we went live that I'm really of the belief that they're separate. That you can actually take any world and apply any system to it, and
yeah,
and it'll work. It may not work as well. Like I think of like modern systems with like 5e. 5e is really set up to be like this fantasy, you know,
yeah.
uh, before gunpowder game.
I think
But
for me, it depends on like the setting. Doesn't matter too much, but for me, the game is almost dependent on the theme that I want to run. So if I want to run like a spooky theme in my homebrew world of the my steampunky stuff, sure it's built around D&D, but I can run Call of Cthulhu in it, no problem.
yep,
Just because that
yep,
particular game is better for the spooky horror. D&D
well, right.
doesn't really do the spooky horror well because you can just kill whatever's the spooky thing.
Mechanically, Call of Cthulhu is so much better because you're not the same kind of hero, right?
Exactly.
And like you said, in D&D, you just kill stuff. In Call of Cthulhu, you try to just stay alive, try to get away from most of this stuff because most of the stuff you're going to be able to do is not going to be
Yeah.
able to impact the really supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Like
that's
even
a
a
good.
zombie in Call of Cthulhu, like if you try and kill that thing, nope, it's gonna tank whatever you know, shoot it with, and then just eat
Yep,
you before like if you that's if you don't go insane and run away anyway.
yep, yeah. And
So yeah,
you
it's
know
all
that
about the game
firsthand.
with a theme.
I say you know that firsthand from that Call of Cthulhu one shot I was in, where you guys were down in
Mm.
the bowels of the Titanic and
Yeah,
you had those zombies to contend with.
I,
You
I
know,
think pretty much all of us just sort of noped it out of there while firing off a
well,
couple
the
of
ones that lived,
shots.
anyways.
Yes, I didn't live. I
Yeah,
sacrificed myself in that game.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. No,
oh,
you and
there's a
another
secret.
player, I think, did.
I knew about that one. My character was actually he's named after one of the people that actually died on the Titanic.
Oh, that's
So it was
perfect.
my plan all along to have him killed off, uh, just to
Nice.
stay with the theme.
Right,
Because I was looking
but
up
the
some
mystery of how
names.
he died is
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, it's great.
definitely wasn't
So
about hitting an iceberg and dying.
yeah, that was just what do they call that? I'm not as versed in the like the guys on Roll Up and Die. They did a great series talking about literature writing, building up to climax and stuff. But I don't know what they call that when you introduce that other complication. It's not the main complication, but it's enough to I don't know what it's called. Maybe one of those guys could chime in, and let us know, or maybe I don't know.
I don't know that they're much smarter than I am, so
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's a reason why I don't write. Um,
yeah.
but anyways, so really not much more to say on that. I just think that you could play in any system, any world that you want with any system you want.
Yeah, I think pick a setting and then pick a game to
Yeah,
a theme more than a game to a setting.
right. Yeah.
because mechanics do make a big difference. Less, it's one of those sort of very diceless games. Doesn't matter too much, but you can do any theme in those. But I think mechanics are important.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got to think that out. Kind of work that piece out. Like, how are you going to do it? But I think it can be done if you're creative enough and you got a team of players that are open to it and maybe collaborating with you. I think anything can be made to work.
Oh yeah, there was that thing that was posted by Matt today with that new Viking game.
Yep.
Was it his dad? Some
Yeah, his dad's
relation
a
anyway.
writer on it, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that is like perfect for Lloyd's Iskov setting. And that was based in D&D originally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the perfect game for it.
Yeah. So, did you have a chance to actually read through the PDF? I just kind of read through the link. I didn't download the PDF and read it yet.
I had a quick look at the PDF. It's really, really quite interesting. I need to have a proper dive into it. But I've been doing, I guess, in my sort of downtime, been doing a lot more sci-fi at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to do a video on what I've done so far, showing off.
Yeah, good.
Getting ready, gearing up for a next year's Stars of That Number campaign.
Did you see that they're kickstarting?
I did see that.
Another edition, the next edition of that game. I
revised
might
edition.
actually support that. Actually,
it's the same guy who made the originals, so should be pretty good.
Oh, good. Harry, I have never played that game. I've watched gameplay and I've never played it, but it's one of those games on my bucket list. I definitely want to give it a try.
It's fantastic. I've run a campaign and played in a campaign. It was very fun. Very, very fun. It's really easy. Geared more towards roleplay than combat, because in combat you just die. So
right, you get shot by a laser and that's it. You're done.
Yeah, you can just get hit with a club and die. So
Yikes.
You have my character had a total of 1 HP. I rolled a 1 on my D6, I think it was. That's all my HP was.
Nice.
Not fun, because everything is random roll. It takes like a couple of minutes to make a character. You random roll your stats, random roll your health, random roll your money, buy yourself equipment, give yourself a few skills. Done. You're good to go.
Nice. That's what I liked about it. It looked like it was fairly simple. It looked like it was more story driven and with some mechanics attached to it.
It's worth having a look at the PDF. There's a free version. Just having a download of that, looking at the stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to stop being lazy. I got a buddy that lives really close to me. He loves Stars Without Numbers, runs a game. I just got to invite myself along to jump into his game and just give it a go, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
But anyways,
little catch
I don't
up
know.
anyway. That was nice.
Yeah, it's a good little chat. I think we're going to try to get back on track and doing at least a weekly video, 10, 15-minute video.
Intermittent stream while I've got a bit of time before I'm back to university. Maybe do some mini painting. Because I've been invited to play some Mordheim at some point next.
Now that's a skirmish.
Different rules.
That's a skirmish game, right?
Yeah, skirmish
battle system game. Yeah, cool.
It's fairly student affordable.
Yeah.
We're using a system called On Guard by Osprey Publishing. Just because the person who's hosting it sort of isn't a massive fan of the Mordheim rules. He prefers the Necromunda rules.
Oh, yep.
But this is more fantasy geared. Yeah. GW have announced Necromunda's coming back, so I'm excited for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had never played it, but I have a nephew that was really keen on playing that.
It's got some really awesome lore with it, being in a hive world. But yeah, I think I'll catch everybody next week. Hope you enjoyed our just ramble for 10 minutes.
Rambling.
Incoherent rambling.
That's what we're good at. My mom always said, "Do what we're good at, Harry." So
I'm not even drinking tea. I mean, there's something. I'm drinking Guinness right now.
I know.
Please drink responsibly, everyone. add that one in. All
All
right.
right. Well,
Thanks for joining in, and we'll catch you again next week.
sounds good, guy.
See ya.